So, okay, this is the diagram that I just showed you. Now let's talk about the hype and then let's talk about code. The hype was because I was watching this video. You can also watch Claude, blah, 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 deep dive, the new AI destroy ChatGPT. Like, it's amazing how easy it is to impress this guy. I don't know who is this guy, right? This guy from this channel, but he's like, I'm impressed, I'm impressed. At some point, he even say, I'm saying impressed too much, but it's because I'm impressed. And he said again, more 20 times. But why he was so impressed? Because he was stopping at this point. For example, he was saying, okay, create a presentation using JS to talk about cough implications for health. But that was everything he did. He just did this. And then he was impressed by the preview in the right, and that was it. But he didn't try to get this code to apply to a real presentation, to see in full screen. He didn't do anything. Like he just, okay, it's amazing, it's impressive, and that's it. Then it was like 2 hours ago. So I was in the bed and I was thinking about what to present here. I said, okay, let me create, instead of using my boring Google presentation, let's use Claude. So I put Claude and I start to try to create this. Like it was completely different. Probably he tried 200 different prompts until he got this very simple prompt that worked. So in the beginning, it was not understanding what I want. It creates not what I was asking for. It was a mess. But even after this much conversations, as you can see, it's a lot of text, and because that's this point of this video. Can you see how easy it is to create a presentation? That was my prompt. So he's doing a lot of examples here in this video. And all this, he's saying, oh, I just wrote these 3 words, but probably he tested 200 combinations before. And anyway, but in the end, I was able to create the presentation. And then I copied to a Vite project. And I need to explain a lot what was Vite because it was using Create React App. It was really bad. But in the end, what I get was this. So I have the code here. It was nice that it was able to keep my code, keep my chains, and so on. But I spent like 30 minutes. And the final result is very disappointing and not impressive, as the guy was saying in the video like 200 times. That was the final result. And I asked Claude to remove these white spaces 3 times. And I said, okay, apologize, I will remove now. Okay, apologize, I will remove now. And I said, oh, that seems really off because the spaces are still there, the scroll is still there. Okay, let me try a aggressive approach. I don't know what word. Okay, something is still off. I said, okay, apologize the person. Let's make a more aggressive adjustment. And it was the same again. So, like, I understand the guy was impressed, but because the guy was just seeing the preview in a very small window, like with 2 words in the slide. So can you see? Like that's not impressive, right? Like I could do this better just using Tailwind and CSS and not asking any help for anyone. So like that's not impressive at all. But the guy was impressed because he was just in the very small example. And I was unimpressed because I was expecting, okay, I think that's a very easy thing to create. And the guy was creating Snake games, Tetris games, but come on. Like we probably have 2,000 Snake games on GitHub. Of course, it's very easy for the AI to generate. But presentation, it should be very easy as well. But as you can see, it's not. So anyway, that was just the hype to be careful when you watch a video. Remember, you are a developer, so you know how to check, you know how to create, you know how to try to reproduce. Because it was not a lie, because I think I was able at some point here to get a very, I don't know if I can go back. I don't know how to go back. This one, that is one that was exactly the same as this one. This is exactly what he got there. And I need 3 prompts, but it's bad, right? It's not good. And he said, oh, I'm impressed. I'm not impressed with this, right? So there are 2 buttons, a state and a way to show something that looks like a slide. That is not a slide because it's not even full screen. So it's really bad, but he was impressed. So be careful, because I was impressed. I said, okay, I think this case is going to work, and no. Sounds like the guy is trying to make some extra views. Yeah, maybe he has a affiliate link to Claude, I don't know. But Claude is good. It was really good, and I think it's better than ChatGPT. But like, when people are saying like, oh, that's going to replace all developers, or that's going to replace all the engineers, again, that makes no sense because it's really hard to even generate a very, very simple presentation. So maybe we are going to get there. I don't think it's close. Okay, but that was just the AI hype explanation. Now let's get to the real work here. But I will drink tereré first, so if you want to ask questions about the hype, you can ask a question. That was the result. That was the expectation, and that was the amazing presentation.